What's up, lifelong learners? It's your boy, Mr. Hang, and today I am reviewing the Comica VM40. I have used this at NAB 2024, and luckily they sent this out to me for review. There's no money to exchange hand, and currently I am recording onto the camera using the wireless feature. I'm using this cable to record directly onto my computer, and I'm going to compare the audio. And I have 32-bit float recording onto this, guess like onboard storage right here on this mic. So first thing I want to do is I just want to give you a rundown of the list of things that I hope that they improve upon. So right here, I say add time code if possible, add moisture resistant feature, make receiver feel more premium because the receiver on the camera right now feels a little bit plasticky. And I want a better dead cat windscreen because there was another reviewer. He did his windscreen test and I can still hear the wind. I did my windscreen test and I didn't hear the wind. So there can be room for improvement there. I know it's not a blimp, but you get what I'm saying. And the next thing I asked for them to do was maybe add a special mic handle for an interview scenario like this one right here. I built this myself. Link to this is in the description down below. And that's my recommendation pretty much. And I know I can't have it all, but especially the time code, all right? Just add the time code in here and make my life a lot easier. Okay, and then their response was, thank you for great suggestions. We are also working on time code. I will submit your suggestion to the R&D department. Maybe in the future, we will release a shotgun microphone with time code function. And they gave me a little heart symbol with the hands. I kind of like that. It's really cute. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to use this with my students, and it'll make their life easier. It'll make my life easier. And right now, let me know. I'm cutting back and forth between all three audio, onboard mic recording to the camera, and then recording directly to my computer. And I'm also going to put in this 32-bit float and see if there's a difference. Okay, now let's get into the video where I first compared this microphone to the Rode Video Mic NTG. Enjoy. What's up, lifelong learners? It's your boy, Mr. Hang, and yes, there is a pirate ship behind me. I'm here to fish with some friends, and the best thing is Comica just sent me their VM40 for review. So I've used this before at the trade show, NAB. I think I was like the first person. I stuck it onto my DJI Pocket 3, and it was great. I used it, I liked it, and I was in contact with them to get one for review, and I finally got one for review. So what I have now is one of my video mics here from Rode, and I also have the VM40 recording to left and right channel. So when my friends get here, I'll interview them, and then you can get a feeling for when I cut back and forth between the audio here, as you can kind of hear, if you can even hear the difference. When I was testing it out earlier, I couldn't hear a difference in my work office at home. So yeah, I think it sounds really good, and I think for all the things that it does, it's going to make my life easier as a teacher, because the reason why I wanted to review this really badly is because the mic is going to make my students' lives a lot easier when they do filmmaking. So the main feature is 32-bit float, and this thing can be wirelessly transmitting audio to the camera. So that is the reason why it's going to make my students' lives easier, because I won't have to connect a wireless mic to a shotgun mic and then have it dangle or strap it down somewhere to a boom pole, and the kids are trying to shoot, and then it's like they're having to deal with this mess. So that is the reason why I'm so excited about this product, is not so much for the 32-bit float, because so many other products already have that feature, but more so because it is a wireless shotgun mic that is the first of its kind that records 32-bit float. All right, so hopefully you guys have enough of an audio sample of my voice cutting back and forth. I'm gonna go fishing a little bit, and then when my friends get here, I'll interview them. And then you can get an audio source that's different from my voice. All right? Okay. I hope you guys enjoy. Cheyenne.
Out here slaying.
Out here slaying. What was your favorite memory of fishing thus far?
favorite memory, probably when I caught the halibut when we were at Parker's, and we were doing we're actually doing a fishing tournament, but we weren't even supposed to be catching halibuts, but I caught a halibut, so that was probably my favorite time fishing.
All right. What was your worst time fishing?
Worst time, probably just being skunked and mad all the day. But it happens. It happens to the best of us. It humbles you for sure. Humbles you.
All right, let's go over here to Eddie. This is vlog style right here. Vlog style, you know what I mean? Let's go to Eddie. All right, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
What is your most memorable time fishing?
Oh, just landing my PB. Landing my PB, 16-incher. 16-incher. Underneath the docks. This
But
was,
what species?
Spotted bay bass. This is over there by the yacht club, Long Beach Yacht Club.
Mm.
Yeah, that was my best moment. I'm trying to beat that. Looking to get a 17. But, yeah, hey, we're giving it a try today. No bites yet, but can't give up.
Oh yeah, we forgot to show.
Can't give up. But yeah, that was the best time.
I have 32-bit float recording onto this microphone right here. And thank you, Comica, for sending this for me to review. So first thing I'm going to do is flip this over, and I'm going to show you what's inside the top compartment. The top compartment has 2 dead cats. I put this in here for a reason in the bag because hair can get caught on the zipper. So this is how I like to pack it. You get 2 windshield like this. One's on here, right there. And then you have USB-A to USB-C. That USB-A part can convert to USB-C. You have USB-A to 3 USB-C so that you can charge 3 things at the same time. You have a TRS to TRS, so you can connect this directly to a camera or camcorder that takes 3.5 input jacks. And you have a TRRS to TRRS cable that you can use this to connect to phones and such like that are mobile devices. The main compartment has 2 of these, the shock mounts. One of them's over here. This is the main controller, which you can turn on by pushing this mode button right here and power button right there to turn it on. You get this right here that you can use to connect to boom arms and such for podcasting purposes. And then you have all these adapters here to make sure that you fit onto the right screw size. And here is the star of the show, the mic itself. To turn it on, all you have to do is press and hold this safety button. You see, it turns blue. That means it's ready. Now, the flagship feature is actually this. Press and hold the record button until you see it turn red, and then you are recording 32-bit float onto this shotgun mic. Now that the mic is turned off, I am able to go into transfer mode or copy mode. Press and hold these 2 buttons right here, and if you can read there, it is now in copy mode. And when this is in copy mode, you are able to transfer the files that are saved onto this microphone onto your computer by connecting it with the USB-C to your computer. And then this 3.5 millimeter jack right here is used for connecting directly to a camera. Now you can use the USB-C to directly connect to a computer and use this mic as a USB mic. When you turn on this receiver right here, you are able to turn on your Comica app, and then you are able to connect to the Comica app and control both of these microphones from the Comica app. As you can see here, we got the mic right here that is recording 32-bit float. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you'll learn something new. So right now you can see me holding this with this boom arm setup, but I'm holding it as if it was a microphone with a for like interview style, right? And I'm gonna do the distance test. So I'm gonna move back here. Now you should hear me pretty much the same, and then your left ear should have like a normal sound, loudness level, and then your right ear would be a little bit lower. But I'll probably end up editing this. And then you can see here the distance test is pretty good. I am not gonna be shooting that far away. For those of you who wanna know how far you can go, this says 200 meters, but I'm not gonna be doing anything like that. I am gonna do something that I did when I had the Rode Wireless Go, the first wireless microphone that like made everything popular, like how this is gonna be a wireless shotgun mic that goes directly to your camera, the first of its kind, by the way. I'm gonna walk around the house. That's what I did for that video, and a lot of people thought it was cool, so I'm gonna do it again. So I'm going to walk around the house right here and hopefully nothing drops out. And if it does, I got onboard recording. So 32-bit float will save the day. I'm going to walk around the house here. I'm going to go through my hallway and I'm going to go to my living room where my daughter is talking to grandma. Say hi.
Hello.
All right. Well, then there you go. So there you go. I am going to walk by my hallway and back into the room here. And if anything cuts out, again, I can use 32-bit float to save the day. So there you go. Hopefully nothing cut out. And we'll see when I listen to this. On to the next part. Currently, I am at Knott's Berry Farm. There are a bunch of people behind me. They're just walking around. There's like a train that's like making noise. And then I got this part right here, which is quiet. No one's back here. So I wanted to test this rejection because this is a super cardioid microphone. And hopefully you are picking me up pretty much nice and clean. And then it's rejecting a lot of the background noise. And I'm just looking at the meters right now. If I stay quiet, there. Get a sample noise of what is it like to have people around you and you are recording roughly about arm's distance away from the camera. And yeah, I'm a 5'7" in height person. Wait, I'm 5'7" in height. I should say that better. And this is what I sound like when I'm just sitting here talking to the camera and having the mic reject the people in the back and then picking me up in the front right here. So you guys let me know in the comments down below how well did the rejection work when I was just quiet. Now I'm going to talk about the mic. If I told you that this microphone is a shotgun mic, that it sends wireless signal directly to your camera through the 3.5 millimeter jack.
Yeah.
What would the latency is about 20 milliseconds, so it's not bad. Okay. How would that make production better for you?
Well, we wouldn't. I mean, does it record 32-bit float?
It is recording 32-bit float
That's
right now.
freaking
Look at his
cool,
face.
dude. That is cool. That is honestly pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, if it's not like if the lag isn't crazy, I'd love to use it. That'd be so freaking cool. Like
Right.
honestly, like we usually do record like separate. You know, camera's recording its own like scratch audio.
Yeah.
And then our boom op, which is literally this dude right here. This guy. Yeah.
We got a lighting person.
He usually, has to record a separate, so we always have to like match that up in sync later, and it sucks because it's like, oh man, that wasn't matched up perfectly, or that wasn't, and we got to find the audio, so it's like,
Yes.
matching up sucks in post. Yeah.
So right now we are totally recording 32-bit float into this.
That's
and
so
I'm a
cool.
very loud person.
Yeah.
And so I clip all the time.
Yeah,
so
I bet.
there's no I'm clipping right now, to be honest. And so I clip all the time.
Yeah,
so
I bet.
I'm clipping right now, to be honest. Fish on. Keep the pressure on. He's swimming towards me. Oh, he's fighting. Look at this. Oh, he's fighting. Oh, it's a fatty, dude. Look at that. Look how big it is. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, yes, sir. Probably a 14, I'm guessing. Yeah. Pull out the measurement. Let's go. Perfect hook set, y'all. Look at this. Perfection. We're going to angle this down real quick like that so we can see. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Let's go. Oh, let's go. We caught a fatty. All right, we got a short of a 13, 12 and a 3/4. Yeah?
12.5.
Oh yeah, 12 3/4.
Yeah, 12 3/4.
Yep.
Yes, sir. We got ourselves a fish. This is the most satisfying sound that you can ever hear. Right here. Let me just show you. Right there. Here we go. To be honest, I was feeling pretty defeated until I landed that fish. Man, we had no action for literally about, an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to go home skunking out today. But nope. Oh, no skunk. No skunk. And this is all the time I have to fish today because I'll be very, very, very busy. I got, I'm going to go pick up my daughter, start, finish the laundry. Then I got to go to martial arts practice with my students from 2 to 4, come home, and then at 7 I have a former student who's doing a short film viewing that he shot with his friends, and so 3 of my former students worked on that film together. So I'm very excited to see what the students are gonna show me, because I don't know, the students, they like that. They always ask, like, oh, what do you think of my film, or what do you think of my photo? And I'm just excited that I'm lucky enough to get to do this job, and I get to review camera gears like this. So thank you very much, Comica, for sending this out to me for review. And I hope that this is something that my students are going to love me for, because it's going to make their lives so much easier when they're doing filmmaking and they don't have to connect a bunch of different things. And on top of that, you can utilize the dual setup for podcasting. It just simplifies things for my students, where it makes their lives easier, and it makes my life easier as a teacher to have less gear to deal with and less connection failure points. You know what I mean? So the 32-bit float onboard recording, that's awesome. I've already tested that out. It sounds good. The mic itself, to me, sounds relative to the Rhodes that I normally use. And I think the only thing that I can say would be to put time code on this, because sometimes I want to record the backup audio nonstop and then just sync the clips later in post, and then just cut out all the audio that was recorded and only leave the audio that is connected or synced to the video. And that's how sometimes I like to work, because I do that with the Rode Wireless Pros, and it does save me a lot of time. There's a little bit out of syncness, but it gets close enough to where you can just nudge the clip back and forth. Now, only for those people who are willing to put in that kind of work, but for pros, I think that is a very useful feature. But if I'm thinking of beginners who just want a mic that just works and then simplifies their life, like for my students per se, I highly, highly recommend this mic. Not because they sent it out to me for review, but because I've used a lot of different mics and I've used a lot of different setups where it's cumbersome, and this helps simplify things and gives you a lot of different features. So good job, Comica, on coming up with something that is unique, and hopefully people will see the value in this like I do as an educator and as a content creator. And possibly, if I get serious, I become a filmmaker, I could potentially use this mic as my one and done. Obviously there are better mics because there are different price points, but for this microphone, the way it sounds, how easy it is to use, I highly recommend this mic for people who are beginners all the way to professionals who know what they're doing. It just makes your life easier, and that's why I really, really like this mic. Okay, well, you know how we say goodbye, and I'm gonna go home now because I landed my fish, no skunk out, so get your hands ready. Rock, paper,